All right, so I am currently in Jharkhand, and as we were visiting the farmers, we came across this place, which is apparently a waterfall. So it's called Panchghagh, Panchghagh, I think that's what it's called, Panchghagh waterfall, and it looks really nice, so quiet, and it looks very clean. Panchghagh waterfall. This is in Jharkhand area, not too far from Ranchi. It's not too far from Kunti, where I was earlier, as we were visiting the farmers. And you can see the rocks here, and there's my colleague Shreyansh as well. What's the name of this place again? It's Panchghagh?
Panchghagh.
Panchghagh.
Panch means 5.
Panchghagh, okay. Panchghagh. What does Khag mean?
I don't know.
Okay. 5
Punch,
something.
5 something.
Okay.
Kind of. During New Year, it's really crowded here.
Really?
People come with their own raw materials, they cook here.
Okay. So it's like a picnic spot.
Yup, very famous.
What about over the weekends? People don't come by here?
Somewhat, but because it's quite far from the city,
Okay.
it's usually crowded during the these are all famous for New Year's mostly.
Okay. How far is it from Ranchi? Is
Not
it an
too
hour?
far.
Right.
35-40 kilometers.
Right. It's about an hour, right? Is there a ticket to come in?
Yep.
Okay. How much does it cost?
20.
20 per person. Okay.
Very yes. These are the things that zip line.
Oh, there's also a zip line here. Nice. It looks very quiet. It looks like we're the only ones here. There's a couple of other guys there on the top. So you're saying this is a big waterfall?
No, this quite small.
It's a small waterfall? Okay.
It's also not very kind of waterfalls. It's mainly the stable water here.
Okay.
The other big ones, those are also very dangerous.
Okay.
There are frequent news. We'll hear people dying here and there.
Okay.
Boys drinking and getting drowned in the water.
Okay.
This is the safest one.
Oh, I see. Okay. Where does the water here come from? Is it like a lake? Does it come from the mountains?
Lake mostly.
Okay. So where's the water falling from?
Yeah, that's somewhere nearby.
So there's a lake and then the water sort of
Yup.
falls down?
Yep.
But then I'm assuming that lake needs to be refilled, right? Like how does it? Because if the water falls from the lake, where's that lake getting its water from?
I guess that's mostly rainfalls.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I haven't seen some waterfalls from here. Haven't seen that spot. It's mostly stable water.
Okay.
But the other famous waterfalls, there you can clearly see like water falling from somewhere top.
Oh, I see. Oh, people are just swimming over there,
Yeah.
or just taking a shower, taking a bath.
See, there's a danger zone people have mentioned there, but people still sit there, chill
Okay.
there.
I see.
And then you'll hear the news. 2 young boys drowned in the water.
Oh. Okay. So.
Casually.
So I guess the story is, if you come to these waterfalls, always to take precaution, not to do anything unsafe, because you can never tell. Especially, I guess, in the rainy season, right? It's probably very dangerous. The waterfalls. Oh, this is a waterfall. Or this is not it. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is the waterfall here, and there's some guys that are just in their undies, just taking a shower. Okay, let's keep going. Look at this, guys. So India is not just about buzz and people. So you also have these kind of places here in India, which is nice and quiet. Go this way? Okay. Okay, there's like a nice little lake here. It's like a super, super quiet place. You know, just a few minutes outside this place, there's like a hustle and bustle and busy streets and cars everywhere. But you come a little inside, there's this place called Panchghagh that is nice and quiet, and it seems like not many people actually come in here over the week. So if you ever want a nice, quiet place just to hang out, if you like quiet places, I love quiet places, to be honest. I love to read and just like reflect sometimes. So I like to sit in quiet places. You can come to Panchghagh here in Jharkhand, close to Ranchi. It's only about 35-40 kilometers from the capital city. You can make your way here, and it's not too far off from the main road that comes in this direction.
The water is also not that dirty,
It's not that dirty? Okay.
but it's mostly the plastics and all people have thrown.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, right? You see a lot of these plastics that people, and the other thing I realized is that one of the reasons that people throw plastics here is because there's no trash can anywhere.
Nope.
There's no garbage can that's in place, so people don't really have an option. So they're more inclined to just throw it away in the.
Yep. That's why we went to this 31st party. We went there with our own dustbin.
Yeah, if the park just provided like different trash cans and like in closed locations, like close by everywhere, then people would just not even have to throw in the floor because they'd just see a trash can right there.
Yep.
So they can just like throw the trash. I guess people like to come and drink by
Beer
the.
bottles, beer cans,
Right, I see that.
and once they are drunk, they are not in their control. They
That's right there.
plastic packets,
Yeah.
biscuits and all.
So people like to come in this area to just have a drink, like those guys that we saw earlier, right? When
Yep.
we just entered in, those guys are swimming and drinking as well. And this region that we're in currently is actually a tribal region. So what Shreyansh was saying earlier is that tribal people are a little different because they have their own languages and they kind of have their own culture in a way. And because of that, they sometimes isolate themselves. They don't necessarily interact with other people, and they, I guess, have been through a lot over the years that they sort of have a hard time trusting the outsiders. And so even the greenhouses that we sold to the tribals here was sold through a local partner that's from a tribal region as well, because he was able to build up that trust. So the only waterfall that I saw here was when we entered in. Did you see any other waterfalls?
No.
Okay. So their definition of a waterfall is just like a little tiny waterfall. So if you're talking about this kind of waterfall, Shreyansh, then I've seen tons of these. Like I thought you were talking about like those big waterfalls. Like these kind of waterfalls are like everywhere. I mean, I've seen so many of them.
So this is not actually exactly a waterfall.
Okay.
This is more of a water getting stable in some place.
Okay.
But there are actually few of the waterfalls, kind of not that big as Niagara Falls,
Okay.
but somewhat big. Those are actually 4 or 5.
Okay. Okay, these guys are still enjoying their time here together. Alright, so we just came out of this fall and it was like a nice short tour, but definitely nice to at least spend a little bit of time and explore Jharkhand while I'm here. I'm only here for a couple more days. I'm leaving to, I guess, a new city, and I'll show you or share with you soon what that is. But are we heading back?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
Also they have mentioned
head back now.
plastic-free zone.
Oh, look
But
at
it's
that.
just for the
Yeah, it
okay.
says plastic free zone, but we saw plastics everywhere inside. So people clearly need to follow the rules here.
So if you'll ask government, they'll say it's a plastic free zone because they have written that.
Right.
But it doesn't mean anything.
People don't follow it, right?